You guys, welcome to Sports-A-Delic. As I told you all before, Sports-A-Delic is similar to Funkadelic. You know, where you take funk and R&B, you put that together and create something else. Well, that's what I do here at Sports-A-Delic. You know, I want to talk about sports, but I also want to bring content about everything else. Question: if your child came home from school and told you that their teacher made them eat their lunch out of the trash can, what would you do? Who would you kill? I guess that's the question. Who would you kill? This actually happened. I want you all to just listen. Just listen to this clip. It actually happened. When I first heard about it, it was like a flash that I seen on YouTube. And I said, you know what? Let me go to Google. I had to really research this. And I was like, this shit is true. OMG. And there's like the school teacher and two other administrators have been suspended. I don't want it to be a race thing. And I think sometimes as African Americans, you know, they try to turn everything into race. And I just think we're just living in a time where there's been so much racial tension. Because yes, the school teacher is Caucasian and the little girl's African American. And the mother went off. Of course, any parent would and should. And she's suing. She's out for blood. Now, there's one thing I can say. You know, she's different than my mother. My mother, sadly, tragically, would have gone over there to the school and killed everybody just to get to the right person. Like, any and everybody in sight would have had to go. You know, my pops is more of a quiet assassin. He's going to ask questions only just to find out. He want to be sure before he blow up. But once he find out the facts, then he definitely, they would have just been taking turns on, you know, seek and destroy until they got to the right person. But apparently they have two options for lunch. And the little girl don't like waffles. And so she threw it away. She goes over and asks the principal, can she enjoy, you know, the other option? And the principal told her no. And so the school teacher tells her to get a napkin and made her, you know, get the waffles out of the trash can, sat there beside the little girl and made sure that she ate it. Later, the little girl had a fever and she wasn't feeling well. Of course, she gets home, and can you imagine, as a parent, that this is what your child comes home and say to you? It really happened. The other thing that happened, Derek Chauvin, you remember Derek Chauvin, George Floyd, the knee on the neck. Well, he shocked the world on Wednesday and pleaded guilty to 2 counts of civil rights violation in the George Floyd case. And I want to hear your comments about why do you think that he pleaded guilty? I'm going to tell you what I think. 3 reasons. The video. That's number 1. Number 2, I mean, we're talking about the feds. When the feds come, they got you. It's just a matter of how bad is it really going to be for you. That's number 2. And then the 3rd reason, I really honestly think that he has remorse. I think if you remember at the end of his trial when he spoke, he told the Floyd family, I know it doesn't bring your loved one back, but I am sorry, and I'm working on something that I hope bring you peace. Well, I think he decided not to, put them through anything more and just plead guilty. The prosecution is asking for 25 years. Remember, he got 22 state time already. That's what I think. Number 3 is really what I hope. Or it could be something still self-serving, like, well, hey, let me go ahead and take this plea deal, and I still have a faint chance of getting out. Because it's still possible on some kind of crazy good behavior at the state level. He could still be out in a couple of 3 years, and let's say 20, because federal time is to the door. And so maybe he's rationalizing, hey, I'm early 40s, I'll be out, I'll still have something left. I don't know. I want to know what you think about these 2 stories. But the first story is, you want to talk about shot out heinous act. And I know what you're thinking. What the hell is going on in the world? Where the hell have I been? I didn't even know about this. I know you all did not know that this went down with this 9-year-old little girl being forced to eat out the trash can. It's one thing if you're homeless and you're out there trying to survive. And then the little girl was being laughed at by her peers. This is an educator. When we send our children to school, we have a reasonable expectation that their well-being is being taken care of. And you do something like this? I told the editor here at Sports-A-Delic, Richard, I told him about it, and he did a double take. Like, what? Out of a track? What? And so I had to just show it to him. And he couldn't believe it, and for the record, because he has 2 daughters. If one of your daughters came home, it's like, Dad, made me eat out of the trash can. And then your first instinct is, okay, she's tripping, right? But then you find out it's true. What happens? What happens, Richard?
No, I would lose it. Yeah, I would lose it.
Yeah. For me, it's not black or white. For me, it's just wrong. Morally wrong. Period. And I think it's standard policy with a school teacher to be suspended, with pay. Well, she's on administrative leave with pay. She don't even deserve her pay for something like that. Because there's independent witnesses that this happened. You know that it happened. Go ahead, cut, her throat. Let's stop playing with these people. Let's stop playing with these people. Because you want parents to sit back and just take something like this? Come on. Come on. Eating out of the trash can. And then she got sick and had a fever. It may not be connected, but guess what? When that attorney get a hold of this, it's all going to be connected. And speaking of being connected, subscribe, share this content, get connected to Sports-A-Delic. Because like I said, it's not just about sports over here. It's about sports and everything else. Because I want to bring you all good content, up-to-date, information, and more importantly, I want some dialogue. Also, as a reminder, on Tuesdays, if you want to have a webcam experience, if you want to, pick one of your good friends, but you all are rivals when it comes to your favorite team, and you want to have a statistical battle on webcam right here on Sports-A-Delic, hey, just get at me. We can make it happen. It's all in good fun. Thanks for tuning in to our public service announcement. And hey, always be good to yourself and everyone else.